Hi, Dr. Mary here. Thinking a lot about nature as we're moving through the summer, getting towards the end of it, which is just so hard to believe. And as I've spent this summer working in nature, I realized that there's so much more to just using nature for its beauty, for its recreation, for its healing ability to help us calm and center, and through sunlight and fresh air recover from imbalances and illnesses that affect us. But nature is so much more than that. It is a map, it is a path to spiritual connection, to connection with our soul, to connection with the source, which many refer to as enlightenment. And nature shows us the way. So as I've been, especially getting to know the little animals that come around and putting out seeds and water here, I've just gotten to know the chipmunks and the squirrels and the birds so much better. We really interact well through the glass. They don't like it so much if I open the door when they're out here and I come out. They will come up if I've been out here for a while. But it's just been beautiful, and I haven't looked them all up. But a groundhog came and visited, and we had never had a groundhog here before. And here it was. And it was happening, it came at the same time as a friend of mine who lives in the city was having issues with too many groundhogs in her yard and really concerned about what to do with them. So I thought, well, this is significant that a groundhog is coming to me through our personal experience and then also through a friend. And I looked up the spiritual meaning of groundhog. And it's very beautiful. And I have included the entire text that was generated for me through that question through my ChatGPT. And ChatGPT is by far my favorite search engine now. As well as assisting in all different kinds of organizational tasks. It's a very interesting development. So I put this in. I'm not going to read the entire thing to you, but you certainly can. It's really interesting. And I was struck by how the groundhog exists between worlds and is the guardian of the underworld. The Dreamtime, also a great setter of boundaries, part of the cycles of nature. You know how groundhog represents the transition from winter to spring, Groundhog Day. So all of these qualities, and they offer this kind of knowing. The app, the ChatGPT, also offered me a poem, which was really something. Suggested Native American stories, which I think are so important because these are the people, the human beings who have the spiritual connection to nature. And when we look at how the Native people are honored and treated throughout the world, we can see that there's a concerted effort to keep us separated from that connection to nature because it is our most direct connection to the source of life and our own independence. So I encourage you, if you have an animal that's showing up when you go for a walk, or it's in your environment or near your home, and something just speaks to you in particular, look that animal up online, If you have animal cards, they might be included in those. And ask the spiritual meaning of that particular life. And you'll resonate with something there, because they're here to offer us something, and we're here to offer them something. And the spiritual meaning is taking the physical dimension and opening it up to spirit.